Welcome to today's episode of the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls Show. We're going to dive in to how every situation that you go through can have a completely different outcome based on the perspective that you have. So let's get ready for this show because we are diving in to today's episode. Hey, welcome to today's show, friend. This is going to be a blast. I don't know. I have this story, and today's episode will be a little bit shorter than normal, but I have this story for you. I found it funny. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I told my wife about it, and she just thought I was honestly kind of dumb. But I wanted to share it with you, and it got me thinking about how we all go through different obstacles. We all go through different experiences in life, but every obstacle, every experience that we go through can have a totally different outcome based on the perspective that we have. And so I showed up at my office yesterday, and as I got to the office, so where FitBody is in Sioux Falls, our central location, it's located next to Eric's Bike Shop. And many times we'll find, random bike parts kind of laying around wherever. And at times, I don't get it. There are some people that wander and take the bike parts out of Eric's garbage or something. And next thing you know, they're laying in our parking lot. But I got to my office and there was a bike seat laying by my office door. And my initial thought, my initial perspective was, really? A bike seat laying by my office door? Like, how annoying is that? How dumb is that bike seat is laying by my door? I have to pick it up. I have to throw it away. Why is this mess? Why are these bike parts here? And that was my initial thought, my initial perspective. But as the day went on, honestly, I forgot about that bike seat. And here we come to the next day, and my wife and I are driving in the car. And I don't know what my deal is lately, but lately I've been having different things hit me at just the most random time. And I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but I'll literally just start laughing out loud. And my wife looks at me and she's like, what's going on? Like, nothing funny happened. And I get it, but I'm like laughing right now at a point where it's like, okay, I don't even know, babe. This is so stupid. But this is the thought that I had. Yesterday, I got to my office and there was a bike seat laying by my back door. And I told her, just like I told you, my initial thought was, why are these bike parts laying by my office? Why do I have to pick it up? Why don't I have to throw this thing away? Why? Like, that was my question, and that was my perspective. But as I was sitting here right now, I don't know what happened, but I started thinking about that. And I was like, at least I'm not that sorry guy riding that bike around with no bike seat. How uncomfortable to sit down and not have a bike seat to sit on. And I just started laughing because, and it's stupid. It's not even funny. And as I'm re-saying this to you, it's not even that funny, but I want you to think about that. Think about, okay, yeah, it sucks picking up that bike seat, but at least I'm not the guy riding that bike around with no bike seat. Like, that would be worse. That would be worse, having your form of transportation, your bike, and you don't even have a bike seat. Like, do you guys understand what the bike seat goes on, right? It's a pole. And I'm not sure about you, but I wouldn't want to be riding a bike around trying to sit on a pole. That just would not be comfortable. And so it totally changed my perspective. And yes, just like you're probably thinking right now, my wife was sitting in your same shoes thinking, CJ, you are dumb. And you're right. And she's right. I'm dumb. I don't know why that thought came over me. I don't know why I started laughing about that, but I think that it was so that I could relate perspective to health and fitness and to the obstacles that we come in contact with, because then that perspective shift led me to thinking, what other perspectives could this kind of story lead to? And the other perspective that it led me to was, thinking about a bike. A lot of people in this world they would kill to have a bike, to be able to have that be their form of transportation so they didn't have to walk everywhere. And then I'm thinking about those people that have a bike, but that's all they have. And here I am driving my truck, and I'm thinking, man, those people that have a bike, they might just totally die to have a vehicle to be able to drive. And so this stupid bike seat led to all these different perspectives. And it led me to think, wherever you're at, and it led me to think, CJ, where you're at in life right now, are you grateful for where you are? Are you thankful for where you are? And are you taking everything that you have right now and putting in the most effort possible with that? A while ago, we did a show on your attitude and your effort, which are the two things that you can control every single day. And this bike seat led me to thinking about, man, be grateful for the vehicle that you drive. Be grateful for the things that you have and where you're at right now and what you have at your disposal to be able to keep moving forward. So for you right now, whatever's going on in life, be grateful that you have a device to be able to watch, listen, and engage in this content. Be grateful that you have the means to live today, because there's other people that are literally fighting daily just to survive. And this all led to this thought process because of a bike seat. But it totally is true with every obstacle that you face in life. There's different perspectives in ways in which you can view that obstacle. There's ways in which you can look at that situation. And to be honest, I don't know if we've talked about this here on the show yet or not, but I do believe we should talk about it. And it's the 3 C's. And I originally heard these 3 C's from Craig Ballantyne, which I'm really excited. I'm going to be heading to Cancun in October for the Fit Body Mastermind. And Craig Ballantyne, he lives in Mexico now, and he's going to be presenting at the Fit Body Mastermind. So I'm really excited. It's been a long time since I've been able to be in the same room as him and be, basically taught by him. So I'm excited to go there and learn more from him. But what he taught me was the 3 C's. And these 3 C's in life can help you with every situation that you're going through, because these 3 C's break down every obstacle that you might be facing, and they teach you to look at it in a light that you will actually be able to do something with. And so the three C's go like this. Number 1, cope with the things outside of your control. Every time you have a certain obstacle at play, there are always a certain handful of items that you cannot control. There is nothing at all that you're going to be able to do to change anything about these certain items. And so with those items, you must cope. So cope with the things outside of your control. The second C is control the things in which you can. So again, in every obstacle, there's always certain things that you can control. And so when you break down the obstacle and you break down whatever it is that you're going through, what are the different variables that are in your control, and make sure that you control the things that you can. And the third C is concentrate on what matters. Because again, in every obstacle that you go through, there are many things and many different areas of that obstacle that you could concentrate on. But there are only a certain set of variables in that obstacle that if you concentrate on them or do something about them, that will get you to the outcome in which you're looking to achieve. So no matter what you're going through in life, when you're trying to reach that next level, as it pertains to your health and your fitness, and maybe you're hitting a roadblock, maybe you're stumbling upon a plateau, or you've reached this area where you're still showing up to the gym, but maybe you're not giving as much effort as you can and you're not getting the results that you desire, I want you to break it down into those 3 C's. And I actually want you, whatever you might be going through right now at all, life. Life is full of obstacles. Life is also full of opportunities. And so whatever obstacle, though, that you might be facing right now, I want to encourage you. Take that obstacle, whatever it is. Maybe you're having a fight with your spouse. Maybe you're having a fight with a coworker. Maybe you're dealing with a very hard issue with your children. Maybe it's a hard issue at work. Whatever it is, take that obstacle, and I want you to break it down. And a lot of times I will take that obstacle that I'm facing, I'll open up a notebook, and I will draw 3 columns, like 2 lines on that sheet of paper. And at the top, I will write cope, control, concentrate. And then I just start listing all the different things and break that obstacle down into those 3 parts. And next thing you know, you've got all these different items in which all you can do is cope. Like, you just have to figure out to deal with them, cope with them, understand that there's nothing you can do to change these parts of the obstacle, so I must just deal with it. I must cope with it. And then next thing you know, you're going to fill out that whole middle part of your page, and you're going to find, oh my goodness, look at all these different things that I have control over. And you're going to start controlling those things. And then the last section, wow, you're going to find out what are all the things that I can control. And I'm going to concentrate, once you wrote those down, that third item, I'm going to concentrate on those things that I can control, because I'm going to concentrate because these things matter. These are the things that are in my control, and these are the things that are going to make the best outcome. And so this whole episode came to be because of a bike seat. And it came to be because I have realized that in every situation, every obstacle that you are going through, there's different perspectives of which you can look at it. I could have went on with my day, went on with my life, and only looked at that bike seat with the perspective of, why did somebody put this bike seat in my entryway to my office? Why is this bike seat laying in my parking lot? Why do I have to pick it up and throw it away? Why does this happen? And where would that have gotten me? Nowhere. And it doesn't really matter. My whole other perspective hasn't gotten me anywhere different, but it did bring a sense of joy to my life, thinking about, hey, you know what? No matter what I'm going through today, at least I'm not that sorry man riding that bike around with no bike seat. Because I don't know about you, but this seat that I'm sitting on, it would not be near as comfortable if it didn't have the seat and only had the pole. And so think about it. Every obstacle, it has different perspectives. How you look at them will change the outcome. How you handle them will change the outcome. And are you coping with the things that are not in your control, controlling the things that you can, and concentrating on what matters? Because those 3 things, the 3 C's, are what will change every outcome. So make sure that you have the right perspective, understand the 3 C's, cope, control, and concentrate, and have an amazing day today. Hey, the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show is an absolutely free show to you, where as of now, we are dropping episodes every single week. So make sure that you head to our YouTube page. If you're not watching it on YouTube now, it's Sioux Falls Fit Body Bootcamp. That is our sponsor of the show. That is my business that I own. That is the business that pays to produce and shoot and have these episodes available to you. So go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube page, like this episode, share it with a friend. And if you want to join us at FitBody, you can grab a free week. You can join our free groups. You can get all the info that you need if you just check the description of this episode. And know that it is our goal at the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show to help you live fit and to help you live healthy by providing you info and knowledge that you're going to be able to implement into your life to make your life what you desire, to make your life be what you dream. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show. Bye, guys.